So our next Distinguished Achievement Award goes to Fran Award. And I almost want to say Dr. Fran Award, because I think she deserves an honorary degree for the years that she has spent with the pulmonary community. So let's go back to 1981. She just graduated college, and she accepted a job at the American Lung Association as a secretary for the American Thoracic Society Department. From that very first day, Fran has worked on the annual meeting for the ALA ATS, assisting and working with all of our ATS members and committees to wrangle everything into a cohesive meeting. In 1985, Fran took over as head of the unit and planned the entire annual meeting. Under her direction, the Scientific Meetings and Conference Unit has blossomed and developed and implemented new and innovative scientific programs, management processes, and resources for the conference. In the past 2 years, Fran and her team have pivoted our conference from our usual in-person to our hybrid and virtual formats. And more importantly, was able to pivot back to our in-person conference. Now, in recognition of all of her outstanding work, she's already received 2 presidential commendations for her role in conference planning. Now, throughout her career, Fran has been the Society's institutional memory, our Rock of Gibraltar, our den mother. She's a dear friend and colleague to hundreds of members of our members and staff. And if you were here a little earlier, we saw the almost every single past International Conference Program Chair was here to take a picture with Fran. And I just think that says so much of how we all value and appreciate Fran. So please join me in welcoming Fran to the stage.
Woo! Yeah, Fran!
Don't trust myself, so I'm going to pretty much read my remarks. Thank you, Lynn. And thank you to the ATS and the awards committee for this unexpected and most appreciated honor. As Lynn said, my very first responsibilities at ATS were working on the annual meeting program, and then the executive director asked me to oversee the team, and I was like, yeah, and I never looked back. What I marveled at was the dedication of the members and how much work they did to ensure that the conference and the society flourished. And with all the changes ATS has seen over the years, this dedication and pride in the society has never wavered. This has been an inspiration to me to also do my very best for this society. And I hope that I have done that over the years that I've been here. I want to thank my team for their unwavering loyalty and pride in this conference and the hard work they do. It takes a very large village to pull off something this big. So I especially thank Nancy Guerrero, Deanne Brown-Yanovia, Liliana Rose, and Ho Young Hung. This would not happen without you guys. I'm also grateful for the relationship we have with the meeting services team, whose knowledge, expertise, and willingness to go above and beyond, which we have seen happen already this week, are intricate to the success of the conference. And then to the ATS staff in general. As we all know, teamwork makes the dream work, and that is not a joke. That is so true. And finally, I'd like to thank my family, specifically my sister Donna and brother-in-law Frank, and my wonderful nieces and nephew, Angela, Gina, and Frankie, 2 of which were able to be here today. Although they were not quite sure what I actually do at ATS, they were always supportive, listening to my stories, giving advice, and planning all our family functions around 2 important weeks in May. Thank you to you all.